first like them, and they don't flip up guard, then it's like, oh, okay. I know that is happening here.
Right.
Alright, so Angel from Lucas is going in aggro. Probably gonna kill like a tomato or something. Oh, his own Angel. What's great about this matchup is that, like, you don't have to, like, use your Sakura-2 armors on stupid shit like Angel here. Like, if I'm the recruiter player.
Oh, yeah.
Unless you're just dying. Loli doesn't actually play Sakura-2 armor, so never mind.
Yeah, he's all about the dust tornadoes and dust shoots. Main deck, at least.
I mean, I really like dust shoot. I think it's pretty good most of the time.
Yeah, as long as he has a way to attack every turn.
Right. I like when you can simplify board states, and dust shoot just like really helps.
Right.
Eudora's sick. You can just attack into it.
Opting to banish instead. That's usually pretty interesting.
I mean, I guess because this way, if he has like a recruiter on top of it, Eudora just kills it.
Right, and he does have a light engrave already, so he can afford to banish one while Lucas can't, because Lucas doesn't.
Right. How could Lucas respond? I mean, could set stuff. You never really want to die to Eudora.
Your summons a Sanguine Pass is kind of wary of knock there, but still going to take some damage. He would really like to super knock of his own.
Kind of janky because, like, he doesn't care if he kills a Sanguine. He's just, like, up a lot in tempo.
Yeah, Loli is definitely just going to be adding up life points every turn and just trying to find a game shot. Especially for as long as Lucas just summons a monster, passes with no back row.
Didn't discard a dark, so that's awkward.
Right. Just opted to get rid of a creature swap. That's huge.
Probably has the second in hand, or it's set already.
Right. Or I guess maybe he just doesn't think it's that good a card in the matchup, being that Angel Chaos
He's
has...
setting here.
Oh! Fires off Dust Shoot.
Okay.
Waits for the Sanguine to resolve, and then sets it.
Duo, Sook, Snatch, Sork, Serp, and MST. So he searched Serpent off of Sanguine, right?
Correct.
I mean, sucks that he's getting Duo here. That's probably his draw. Yeah, it makes the most sense to take the Serp.
Yeah. He doesn't have to do anything to keep Lucas off of Chaos Monsters because he already banished the Angel. So yeah, he can just leave him with his crappy Sook Sork in hand. Very interesting.
I guess Tomato's gonna tie here. Oh, it's Fate, okay.
Oh, wow.
I guess it's good.
Lucas's part. Now he's gonna Duo to try to hit the card he got.
Nice.
Oh, that was good. Lucas making a statement with that.
Now Lucas has the tempo because he has the fourth card here, but still, this damage is coming in. And Niduri is really hard to deal with here because it's like he needs like a knock of his own, I guess.
He really would like to keep that dark out of Loli's grave. He obviously could just summon Sook and attack and trade, but it's the same kind of situation. He's already got a dark engrave. He doesn't.
And then that gives Loli not only the card advantage but the tempo.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Loli would end up drawing to 5. 4 rather.
So the down card is like most likely Sook, I think.
Yeah, I'm definitely assuming the monster is Tsukiyomi. The set is also new.
It might be Snatch, but
it might be Snatch. It could be his draw too.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Nice pot off the top.
Certainly a well-timed pot, agreed.
I think you're alright with saccoing it now because you're already ahead by 2. That thing was getting in so much damage too.
Yeah, finally had to Saku it.
And like, you know that your opponent knows that you have Snatch, so like you're okay with letting them like have a Chaos Monster because like they basically are just like have to have an out to Snatch.
Right, and Loli's getting pretty low in cards. He's got a Book and a Dust already engraved, so based on how many he's maining.
Here comes a BLS. Again, gotta be worried about Snatch. Especially since we've seen Tsukiyomi.
Oh yeah, that resolve for Lucas would be amazing. Loli apparently fearless here.
He's just going to attack it, okay. I mean, he could have said a Tsukiyomi just because he's been setting it all game.
That's interesting. So he attacks in a way that to where Lucas pretty much has to use Tsukiyomi's effect on BLS. So the Snatch isn't going to be, oh god.
I guess that works.
Yeah, we'll take that.
That was probably a card he drew the turn after he got Dust Shooted. We're drawing a card.
Dipping pretty low. This is a classic card advantage versus life points dilemma.
No, I just keeping it simple. Summon and Shura Priest.
Yeah, why change what's working? Does have the Ring of Destruction. Will Lucas have a book? No.
No, because it was Snatch Steal.
Right. Okay, yeah, so it was Snatch Steal. Most likely. Loli specifies that it was a good single duel.
It's important to make note of that.
Wouldn't want to call it a match when it was not in fact a match. Jazz sitting in watchers, just wondering, yo, which one of these noobs I gotta play? He doesn't care, he'll mow him down.
I mean, like, Jazz's list is a very, very conventional GOAT control list, and that's fine. But his side deck is just, oh my god. I don't know, I really disagree with a lot of these side deck choices here.
I do think 7 Tools is a little dated. I get why people like that versus alt-win decks in like 2015, 2016, but
Right.
I don't know what I want 7 Tools against.
I played it in like Glad Beast back in the day because like Solemns were everywhere and you could just like chain it to all these dumb traps that like wouldn't be chainable other way.
Yeah,
So
I remember
would...
in like 2011, 2012, that started to pick up and become just like
yeah.
in back row decks. Blackwings did it too.
I was also on Wise Man's Chalice for the mirror match. Whew.
Oh, that card was also good in Machina. Or Gadgets, I should say. Take their gear.
Alright, so recruiter fight.
Lucas starting off pretty passively here.
Yeah, I think Loli's deck is always going to win the recruiter fight.
God, yeah, once you have Tomato, it's just so hard to come out on top. Or hard for them, I should say.
We'll see if Lucas started in spies at all.
Oh, I think he definitely will.
Finally getting DD Warrior Lady. Hate that you have to use that on that tomato.
God, yeah, you never...
Especially now he flips his other one and it's just going to attack you, so it's like he didn't even lose a step.
I definitely understand why Jazz isn't really feeling DD Warrior Lady in the Angel matchup. Because having to use it on a recruiter never feels good, even when it is the right play.
There we go, there's a spy that we're looking for.
Yeah. Getting another spy, not a guard.
That means he probably doesn't have like Booker Tsukiyomi. I mean, it also just is kind of right to just get spy, because it's not like he has another copy of spy in his deck, so that one won't be getting the guard.
Yeah, that's true.
Or the second spy, you know what I mean? Like,
I feel like when you don't already have the Sook in hand, you might as well just get the second spy. And if you do have the Sook in hand, then you can get guard.
man, spy's just nuts. I love this card. Playing around Mirror Force, which is I mean, the Mirror Force for Lucas wouldn't be that great because it sets him up for the or just the guard. That's cool. I guess he can target Tomato.
Yeah.
But the Mirror Force for Lucas there wouldn't be that great because that sets him up for like a light and a dark in the graveyard, and then he doesn't have his Mirror Force.
Right. Then you just got this Chaos Sorcerer picking off your spies, which is one of the worst positions for them.
So, like, Loli isn't getting damage through anytime soon unless, like, Lucas decides to summon a monster here and get Torrential.
Right. Or, God forbid, use his own Torrential.
Whew. Be rough.
Yeah, you gotta wonder what Loli's gonna be able to do before Lucas just stalls into a kill combo.
I mean, he could, like, set his recruiters in response, but even then, it's not that good. I don't like the attack here.
You gotta be wary of the fact that Loli's deck has 2 new Doria, and you really can't afford to do this.
I mean, he might just have, like, Sakuretsu down or a book of his own.
Right. Even then, though...
And maybe he has the kill combo and he wants Loli to kill a dark here.
Ooh, that's true, too. I'll bet you're right if he lets it die.
Attacking into it. Yeah, could be. Loli side threatening roll? Yes, he does.
Yes.
I don't know if he brought it in, but
I imagine he probably wouldn't. But we'll see.
he's going. Okay, so maybe he's just stalling forever.
I feel like he realizes that Loli doesn't play Scapegoat, so he can literally just wait until Heavy Storm and just Heavy Storm whatever the fuck he wants.
I mean, the problem there though is still it's like if you're committing all these cards to the back row like this, and then you finally like get your Heavy Storm and just are like, okay, I'm gonna go for the kill now. Loli does side in threatening roar, so it's like, okay, you lose all these cards, and now I can just set a bunch again.
Yeah, he is gonna have to be careful, and I don't know if threatening roar is gonna be on Lucas's mind. He could just play right into it.
I don't know if I'm in a tournament and I have access to the deck list here, like you better know that I'm looking at these freaking deck lists, dude.
Yeah, people forget what it was like back in the day in Shonens, where deck lists would just go up day 2. You went home and you memorized your opponent's side deck.
I mean, they like publish them for Pro Tour top dates too, right? And like so like you can bring a printout of the deck list and like look over it.
Yeah, very common back in the day for Yu-Gi-Oh. I think ARG does that too. Not positive.
I like it. I think it has another dimension.
Yeah, it makes Top Cut feel different, right? I think it's good. Bring off Breaker. Interesting. Kind of just breaking this neutral state.
I just want defense, okay. That's weird, putting that in defense like that, because,
The spy can attack over it.
Yeah, it's just gonna attack.
You don't want to Saku, like, the thing they got off swap. Oh, God. You do want to Saku that Azura Priest, that's for sure.
Yeah, I would have left that tomato in attack. Unless he had just, like, the sick read on...
And he doesn't have a response here either. I don't know what's up with Tip putting that in defense.
I don't know what the hell these down cards are, then. Are they all just, like, bluffs?
Maybe one of them's a scapegoat.
It probably is.
And then the other 3 are bluffs. An MST, kind of a... Oh! Loli.
Wow, Loli waited and waited and waited until he can benefit from this.
That is how you play Trap Dust Shoot in GOAT format. Oh my god.
That was really good. That was really smart of him. Sork BLS, see, yeah, like, we knew he was scoring the whole time.
Ridiculous! Gee, I wonder what Loli sends back.
It's a good one.
To no one's surprise.
I guess, like, he just wanted to wait until... Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, like, when they go for the game shot, when you're in like this, it's just to have your dust shoots ready.
Yeah,
your
why
T-roar
not?
and your
Dust
dust
shoot
shoot.
is one of the things you're going to chain to Heavy Storm, right?
Yeah, that's where I think Alan is a little bit wrong on, like, Trap Dust Shoot. I think he might be thinking of it as, like, a card that, hey, like, this is really good in, like, this context when people are just flipping it, like, as soon as they said it. But when you're really patient with it, like, it can be crucial.
Yeah, I feel like that was just like... I'm actually really glad we got that on camera. Because that, in my opinion, that's just what everyone should be doing with their dust shoots.
Yeah, that's why I like it so much, because it's like, oh, they can commit to a play. Like, if you like T-set, right, and, like, and your down card is Dust Shoot, if they, like, commit to the play where they're like, oh, I'm just gonna, like, breaker it, right? then like they use their breaker, and it's sort of like breakering them for like a dust tornado or whatever.
Yeah, like a jar.
But like it's a little bit better because it's like, oh, like now I get to like look at their hand and like put a card back.
It reminds me a little bit of playing Dust Shoot and or Crush Card Virus back in Teledad. Because like sometimes you'll fire them off willy nilly because you need to or you have to or you want to, but a lot of the time you find that it's just correct to hold them.
Right.
Well, he's starting to pull farther and farther ahead in this game.
Yeah, I mean, like one of these. Did he set a card? I don't think he did. So he didn't set like another Pokemon.
Oof.
So he's gonna get goaded here.
Yeah, but Loli still has that Azura Priest, right?
Right.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get Lucas very far. This might be the game right here.
Yeah, if Loli has a Chaos Monster, I think he just wins.
Oh, actually, I spoke too soon. A BLS would leave Lucas at 200. Still, though.
Still. That's pretty good. Sucks that James Sinister. I mean, like, you're gonna hit Sinister, but sucks that the... Actually, it's probably better to hit Sinister as the first one. Because then they have to choose... Actually, no, it's not. Never mind.
Right, because if you don't hit Sinister with the random one, then there's a chance that you get not the worst card in there.
Yeah, exactly. I worked that out.
I always get tripped up on that, too. Oh, he doesn't even have a Chaos Monster, it looks like.
Battery has, like, Sork, and thought it would be more beneficial to not summon it.
Right, wait for like 1,000 eyes.
Right. So he knows he has Storm. Wow, that does shit again.
Oh my god.
So he's just gonna put back,
Big P,
Sork,
are you
right?
watching?
Charity's, okay.
Sends back Sir.
I guess if when he draws Charity, I mean, that's a little bit better.
Kinda sucks for Lucas that he didn't
Maybe
Charity
he should have ringed
first.
his own, maybe he should have ringed his own Sanguine.
Maybe. This Charity could just find a BLS, though, and kill Loli. Still.
Yeah, it sucks that he drew the Charity, because now it's just giving him more ways to out him.
Yeah, so many chances to hit an out here. He digs in, he goes to his graveyard, starts the banishing. Let's see what he's got.
What he didn't do was... He got rid of his thing. He could have got Darkblade if he can't kill him
Yeah,
yet.
did you draw a second one is what I'm wondering? Because this is a perfect grade for Darkblade right now.
Let me reread Darkblade, hold on.
No, you're definitely right about it. And he discarded book too. What is so important? That
It wouldn't have got that spy, but
well, the spy would go to Lucas's grave. Remember?
oh right, I forgot. Never mind. So yeah, Darkblade would have been excellent there. Just get the Kaiko in. That's crazy.
Slow roll greed, classic.
Think. Go to the bathroom. Agreed.
Speaking of which.
Yeah, Sork of his own. Probably probably just didn't see the Darkblade play. Does he even have it in his side deck?
Oh.
He does. He does.
Yeah, I would hope.
Yeah, probably just didn't see it.
I mean, these back row must be, like, amazing, right? Like, this has to be, like, Torrential Mirror Force, if he was willing to discard a book.
Oh my god, he didn't even...
Oh, no.
He didn't even do it. He had Mirror Force in the grave.
Yeah, Torrential and Mirror Force are both in grave. So what is this other card? A goat?
But then why get rid of,
Meta.
Meta? Ooh, well, that's pretty good, I guess, but...
I guess, he could... But Lolly still got a third book, yeah.
Still got that. Yeah, this game would have been dramatically different if he Darkbladed. Holy shit.
Yeah. Or kept the book. Either the goat or the meta, but like... What was so important that he needed to... Like, what is his back row? Because whatever it is, he could have discarded it. Instead of just losing here.
Just trying to figure it out.
Yeah. Lucas sees it too.
Alright.
Alrighty.
We got a sweet final. Hopefully we'll get a loser's bracket reset.
Yeah, and then... So, alright, Lolly and Jazz. It's grand finals, y'all.
Unfortunately, though, I have to leave. So if we could postpone until I return, that'd be great, but I understand.
I think we're going to have to do it as soon as possible. Because Jazz has to go do something.
That works. Alright, well, hopefully I can return in time for the second set.
Word.